opponent was the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors.
That's not necessarily doing so much. Well, guess what? Tonight, they're
Different starting lineup. No Steph Curry. Benedict Mathurin, Pascal Siakam, and Miles here to compete because Golden State, without a lineup that many people won't recognize.
Look, everybody in this league is a pro. And you've got to come compete regardless of who's on the floor. And you've got to have that nature about you. Get out, try to figure out a way to get it done.
Mathurin shoots for three, and it's first year at Golden State, his 11th year overall. He's making his third start. Jackson Davis gets the rebound, and Buddy Hield missed it. Rebounded by great start Wednesday against the Bulls. Here's Nembhard high up off the glass.
Off the glass, as you said.
Nembhard, 8 of his last 11 games in double figures, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists in that stretch.
This is where you compete. As much as anything, you got to compete on the defensive end. He can make shots. That's Waters.
Here comes Indiana. Early shot by Nembhard, and the Pacers call for the walk.
Come compete regardless of who's on the floor, and you've got to have that nature about you. Get out, try to figure out a way to get it done.
Mathurin shoots for three, and it's here at Golden State, his 11th year overall. He's making his third start. Jackson Davis gets the rebound, and Buddy Hield missed Wednesday against the Bulls. Here's Nembhard high up off bounds, 5 assists in that stretch.
This is where you compete. As much as anything, you got to compete on the defensive end. He can make shots. That's Waters.
Here comes Indiana. Early shot by Nembhard, and the Pacers call for the walk.
Like tonight, you don't see Draymond, and you don't see Steph. As stars are gone in this contest, and one of them is gone, gotten older, so it's a very different environment for Steve Kerr and the Warriors.
They won last night, 107-104 at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. Ironically, they are better on the road this year than at home. 9-8 away from home, 10-10 at Chase Center. Halliburton in front of the Golden State bench, missed everything. Schroeder from Brooklyn, playing in his 13th game now with Golden State. He's got the ball, wears number 71. Hield, the former Pacer, against his former teammate Halliburton. And that's in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Turner. Played 2.5 minutes, just a 2-2 tie. Siakam fades and scores. 6 rebounds Wednesday. His 20th 20-point game of the year. Has been the Pacers scoring leader all season long, and that's the side of Nembhard. Got in trouble, out to Halliburton. And Halliburton is...
When you look at a team like Golden State, necessarily, I mean, they want to win a game, but they need to have him, come playoff time.
Curry had just 10 points against Indiana back 2 days before Christmas. Andrew Nembhard did a terrific job. That's a miss, but the offensive rebound by Jackson. He's coming in off 2 very solid games, tipped away by Turner.
Yeah, he tried to throw a pass with a side spin and couldn't get it to where it needed to go.
With his first points, and it's an 8-2 Pacers lead. Golden State, 1 of its first 8. Indiana, 3 of 5. Again, their 21st different starting lineup. Only Philadelphia with 22 has more.
Great challenge on that shot.
Offensive rebound on that long 3-point miss. Hield. Clear space, he missed it and draws the foul. In the win against Chicago, in that one, Indiana had a season-high 34-point lead in that game. Chicago made it interesting late. Andrew Nembhard.
Highly competitive.
Yeah. Member of the Canadian national team, and there he is laying it in. About guys wired to compete, number 2. And the guy on defense, number 00, Benedict Mathurin. These 2 wired to compete. Schroeder. Kyle Anderson stepped through and banks it in. Number 2, and the guy on defense, number 00, Benedict Mathurin. These 2 wired to compete. Schroeder. Kyle Anderson stepped through and banks it in.
He's 6'9", foot wingspan to slow-mo.
This is his 4th different team. Is Halliburton inside?
Back up from it, and that's the important.
49% from 3. Jackson Davis missed
Lloyd Pierce going to talk to Rick.
Jackson Davis hits 14 and 10.
I watched the coaching staff during that timeout, which was really important. And I'll tell you that guys stay into the game. And one guy in particular, we talked about at the top, the heart and soul, who just got a technical. And it was made real clear to him it's a layup. But it's really get thrown out of this game.
Yeah.
So while he got caught in a talking contest and he did it up and down the floor with Schroeder, he can't find himself in position not to help his team, which is a thing that he's got to keep in mind.
8-point shooter. He made 3 last night in Detroit. Mathurin drives on heel. Goes inside and overshot it. It's rebounded, and Thomas Bryant
knows where to be. Just understands how to play. And I think it's a terrific pickup for the Pacers.
And Golden State missed his first 7 from three-point range. Hield always a threat. Guy Santos is in. He made 4 threes last night. Here's Hield in the corner. It's off. 3-point shooter, career 40.
Yeah, but he's been struggling until, like the last contest. Before that, he struggled mightily.
Yeah, he was 3 of his last 26. Prior to
his brother guarded him the other night.
Playing in his 15th game. Cross-court pass goes to Toppin. Here's a deep 3. It's no good. Rebounded. Kevon Looney is in for the first time, and now Spencer hits the 3.
It's that simple. That makes the shots. You got to get to him.
That is his first of the year.
Yeah, but he can make. He's.
Thomas Bryant catches, missed it. Looney the rebound.
Yeah, but he's just
are getting an opportunity with all the guys they have out tonight. No Kuminga, Payton, Podziemski, Wiggins, Green, and Curry. And that's a basket. McConnell gets the call from Rick Carlisle. He'll check in next dead ball.
Right there.
That's no good by Golden State. And that's a dunk by Spencer. Basketball for a season in the Big Ten at Northwestern. So a terrific athlete, and is only the 3rd player in NBA history to wear number 61. TJ McConnell in for the first time. Dotted line, basket off the Looney screen. Moses Moody is in for the first time. And that's an air ball, and it's saved by Toppin.
Well, I tell you what, he did a heck of a job because he saved it blindly to Tyrese Halliburton. Inside, you got to be patient as long as it's fighting Bryant.
Now Halliburton.
Got him.
And the Pacers back in.
You can tell he's just more comfortable.
Santos cut off by Toppin. Moody loses it, stripped away by Sheppard. McConnell goes inside with a left hand out of the timeout. And then McConnell's going to be called for a foul against Spencer. 15 from the field, that's 63%. Moody no good. And Thomas Bryant up high to get the rebound. His 10th year out of UCLA. Bryant in his 8th year out of Indiana.
Similar, you can't expect them to get big numbers for you, but both of them are guys that help you win games.
Santos guarded by Sheppard. Again, Santos playing in his 14th game.
Oh, no.
And that's going to sail to Moody. He lost it out of bounds. And it's on Spencer. It's going to be a foul. And it's somehow that lands in Sheppard's hands.
Yeah, those are the kind of buckets you need to get every now and then, a lucky one, because that surely was slipped out of the hands into the hands of Sheppard.
And the Pacers on an 8-0 run after Rick Carlisle had to call his 2nd timeout. And now Steve Kerr will take a timeout.
Since he joined the team is pretty impressive.
It is, JJ, and no stranger to the starting lineup. That was his 139th career start.
Yeah, but in all fairness, Chris, because he started, I do think that helps. Don't get me wrong. I think when you learn a new system, it can there's some balances that have to happen, and I think what you're relating to is the fact that he was so effective in that starting role because he's done it.
Errant pass by Toppin. The one thing the Pacers have done during this 4-game win streak and the last 11 games is Sheppard is called for the foul. That's team foul number 4. Both teams have 4. So we shoot free throws the rest of the way. Moody drives on the baseline, shut off, air ball.
Really good on the defensive end, too. Good Because when you play Golden State, they're a team that really passes and will cut hard, and you've got to be able to combat that as TJ gets knocked down.
And McConnell earns it, number 9 does for this Pacers team, and has a chance at the free throw line to extend the lead. It's 16 players on its roster, 14 regular, and so Steve Kerr has 6 guys out tonight. They only be plenty of opportunity for these 10 to contribute tonight.
Yeah, you get minutes. Now, this league is always about opportunity. You got to show somebody that you belong. Opportunity, you're fit and belong on the floor.
And Pat Smith. McConnell, baseline, jumper, off the mark. Looney the rebound, 1 second from half court. And the Pacers will